We bring you live updates and context on a major demand from a prominent youth group in southern Nigeria. If you're watching, please do us a quick favor, like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for reliable real-time coverage of the issues shaping this nation. In the latest development, the Southern Nigeria Youth Congress, a coalition of active youth voices, has made a stern public demand for the federal government to arrest and prosecute Sheikh Ahmad Gumi. The reason comments attributed to the cleric that critics say rationalize or defend terrorists and bandits operating in northern Nigeria. This demand comes amid deep public frustration with persistent insecurity across multiple regions of the country. Now, let's unpack what's happening and why this is becoming one of the most talked about stories across social platforms and local newsrooms. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, a Kaduna-based Islamic cleric, has recently made statements concerning the ongoing fight against banditry and terrorism. According to multiple reports, those statements have been interpreted by some critics as justifying or offering sympathetic narratives toward bandits, groups that have terrorized communities with kidnappings, violence, and attacks on civilians. This latest call for his arrest, directed at President Bola Ahmed Tinubu by Southern youth, broadly reflects a growing sentiment among many Nigerians. No one should be perceived as above the law, especially when national security is at stake. The youth group also applauded what it described as renewed efforts by Nigeria's security forces to combat insecurity, but went further by saying that sympathizers or enablers must be held accountable to send a strong message. Before we go further, if you find this coverage helpful, please tap the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button now so you're always first to know when there's a breaking story. Let's get deeper into context. Nigeria continues to confront multiple layers of insecurity. Across the northwest, north-central, and certain southeastern corridors, banditry, armed kidnapping, rustling, and terrorist-linked attacks have killed thousands and displaced many more over the past several years. Community leaders, security analysts, and civil society groups have repeatedly called for effective leadership, strong prosecution of criminal elements, and responsive governance to protect ordinary Nigerians. In this environment, public voices are louder than ever, and commentary from influential figures is intensively scrutinized. Critics argue that any remarks appearing to sympathize with criminal factions are not only ill-timed, but undermine national efforts to stabilize volatile regions. On the flip side, supporters or defenders of Gumi, whether religious, political, or civil, may view his interventions as efforts toward mediation, de-escalation, or dialogue, common strategies in conflict resolution. But the hardline tone from youth leaders today reflects map frustration, and for many observers, signals a larger debate in Nigeria. How does the nation reconcile freedom of speech with national security imperatives? If you agree that all public commentary should be responsibly delivered and support national stability, again hit like and subscribe and let us know your view in the comments below. This demand for the arrest of Sheikh Gumi also ties into broader national conversation about consistency in the application of security laws. Many Nigerians have compared various high-profile cases, questioning why some individuals are detained or prosecuted, while others perceived to have made controversial statements appear free or unchallenged. Among these comparisons is the long-running case of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Kanu, a British-born political activist known for advocating the independence of Biafra, was convicted on terrorism charges and sentenced to life imprisonment. His detention and trial have been the subject of lengthy public and legal discussion, with critics arguing the process had political and legal irregularities, while supporters of the state maintained that the rule of law was upheld. You'll notice many Nigerians referencing these kinds of contrasts as part of a larger national dialogue on justice, equity, and law enforcement. If you find this issue complex and want more updates, be sure to stay subscribed and turn on notifications for future in-depth analysis. Let's break down the demands from the Southern Nigeria Youth Congress more precisely. According to statements attributed to the youth group's leadership, the government must order a thorough investigation into Gumi's comments alleged to justify or rationalize bandit activity, arrest and prosecute him, demonstrating that no public figure is above counter-terrorism laws, ensure equal application of national security laws, irrespective of religion, ethnicity, or social standing. For many Nigerians watching this unfold, the language used is not just political rhetoric. It reflects deep-seated impatience, an urgent demand for accountability. As we continue to follow the story, let's take a moment to remind you, smash that subscribe button, tap like, and share this video with friends and family so more people can stay informed about the issues that matter. Now, while the youth group's demand is a direct request to the executive branch of government, the situation also prompts questions about freedom of expression, the role of civil society, and what constitutes legitimate criticism versus problematic justifications. These are nuanced debates not easily resolved, but undeniably important to Nigeria's democratic discourse. The government's response to this request, whether immediate action, delay, public statement, or silence, will be watched closely. Analysts expect the presidency and relevant security agencies to respond through formal channels, though at this moment no official communique has been published confirming steps toward the arrest or legal action against Sheikh Gumi. Let me reiterate, if any official response comes out within the next 24 hours, we will bring it to you in real time, so make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, and leave a comment below with what you think about this. Should public figures be held accountable for statements perceived as supporting criminality? We want to hear from you. Stay with us, because we'll continue to bring verified facts, expert insights, and balanced analysis as this story unfolds. Remember, Nigeria's security challenges affect every region, and how leaders, religious figures, and civil society actors speak to these challenges matters profoundly. Your voice matters too, so do engage respectfully in the conversation and subscribe to stay informed.